My name is Noreen Sumter, Hmm. and I'd like to speak about agreements, broken agreements, people changing their mind when it comes to agreements, people not communicating when it comes to an agreement. So, when faced with situations like people opting out an agreement or people deciding that they're telling you how they want to run the agreement, but even though they did not discuss this prior to um, coming on, they just signed up for the agreement and took it. It's important, I've discovered, to approach this situation with empathy and understanding and assertiveness. And so I've had to put together just a little note on how to deal with people in these situations, how to deal with someone who's decided that they want to work with you. However, they decided at the second week that they don't want to pay, they don't want to show up on time, they don't want to participate. Whatever it is, they want to run it the way they want to run it, not the way it has been created and assigned, but just the way they want to run it. So, the first thing to do is to express an understanding. Begin by expressing the understanding of whatever the situation is. They don't want to show up on time, they don't want to pay, they don't want to participate, whatever it is that they want to do. So just, express an understanding of that situation. And you can acknowledge it in many ways. I understand that it's difficult for you to get here. I understand that money is tight, or times are tough. Just empathize with their situation. The next step would be to clarify the expectation, remind them of the agreed upon terms and the importance of honoring their commitment. Clearly communicate that the payment is necessary and or it's important that they get on there on time, and it's important that they have some integrity and do what they said they were going to do. If they wish to benefit from the services that is being provided. You can even offer solutions, offer alternative payment options or payment plan, or you can make it manageable for them given their financial circumstance. You can schedule time, for them to come a couple minutes later maybe, and or the willingness to work with them and find a solution. It's important to reiterate the importance and emphasize the value of the service that is being provided and how it can contribute to their growth. Well, they're the one that asked if they could join, so just let them know this is how it can contribute to your growth and development. Reinforce that investing in themselves is an investment for the future. Do set boundaries. Clearly communicate your expectations regarding payment and the consequences of non-payment, the consequences of showing up late, the consequences of not participating, right? We have to uphold the agreement. It is essential that they uphold the agreement. Request communication. Encourage open communication and express the importance of staying in touch. Ask them to schedule a call to discuss the situation with them. And they can discuss the situation further with you so that you can work together and find a solution. or a resolution. Follow up. If they ignore the request for the call or fail to respond, follow up with them gently, ever so gently. Send them a gentle reminder. Reiterate the importance of addressing the issue promptly to avoid further complications. Do, however, maintain your professionalism. Regardless of their response, maintain your professionalism, regardless of how much you would really like to sock them in the mush. Maintain your professionalism. Remain courteous and kind, even though you might find that you want to stomp on their toes, crush their toes with your high heel shoes or boots. But no, maintain your professionalism. Avoid getting emotional. Avoid getting confrontational. And avoid having the situation escalate. Do, however, document the communication. Keep a record of all communication regarding payments, regarding the conversation, and so that you can issue it for further response. And this might be useful if the person wants to take action against you. Evaluate the relationship. Consider if continuing with this individual aligns with your values and your business goals. If necessary, be prepared to reassess the partnership based on the willingness to fulfill their obligations, whether it be financial, whether it's just the way they're being on the job, or how and what you expect them to do. Their integrity, basically. Remember, it is important to be understanding and compassionate, even though you might want to sock them in the mush, right? It's also essential to advocate for yourself and your business interests by addressing the issue directly and professionally, always professional, so that you increase the likelihood of reaching a solution that works for both you and the party. So I hope this was helpful. No socking in the bush, no stomping on the toes. Maintain a level of professionalism, maintain a level of empathy, understanding, and compassion. This is Noreen Sumter. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye bye.